Woo! Alright guys, that's another hot one. It's about 112 degrees. I'm back at the Smith Center to watch the School of Rock. And as always guys, if you want to help support the channel, the best way to do that is to hit that subscribe button on the bottom, leave as many comments as you want, and if you really like this video, please give me the thumbs up on the video. It all lets YouTube know that somebody's watching. And the big question I had about this play is, was the 2003 movie with Jack Black better than the 2015 stage version of it? Let's talk about it. Here's a quick synopsis before breaking it down, just in case you haven't seen the movie. So it focuses around Dewey, who Jack Black played on screen. He's basically a heavy metal guy in this band trying to make it to Battle of the Bands so they can win. But he's kind of awkward, right? He's kind of fat, he's really awkward, he's not very beautiful and glamorous with the long hair like the heavy metal hair bands. So they end up kicking him out. He gets home to his place where he's sharing with his friend Ned. And they're pretty like best friends, but Ned's girlfriend doesn't like him and is constantly trying to get Ned to kick him out. They get into an argument all the time, but basically what happens is he gets a phone call, pretends that he's Ned as a substitute teacher, and ends up teaching at that posh school. And now you have it, right? Jack Black's character is in the school teaching these really snooty kids how to play rock and roll. And that's basically how this whole thing goes. And when you really think about it, it's a little bit creepy because you have a stranger, a heavy metal guy, older gentleman in a school teaching, I think it's first graders, using them to win a heavy metal Battle of the Bands concert. A little bit creepy, but it provides for a very entertaining script. If I had to come up with one word to summarize this play, it is fun. Absolute fun. You're going to have a lot of fun watching this play. And that's a big reason why I think the stage version is tons better than the screen version. Now, notwithstanding the adults and the teachers and the boring scenes, like you just want them to get the hell off the stage so the kids can come back and they all play their own instruments, they all sing, and that's what you want more of, and they give you a lot of it. So you get a lot of free concerts and kids that are just having a great time, and it is just a pleasure to watch all of the moving pieces that create the walls for the classrooms, the buildings that go in and out, different areas where they're using as the room. Well done. Very strong lighting and separating stage. Using it as blocking when some characters are on this side and they don't want you to see characters on this side. Very strong uses of lighting. The transitions were crisp. These kids were on it. They sang well. They moved like professionals. A+ to everybody on the staging, lighting, especially with the quick transitions. So yes, you're going to get a bunch of free rock concerts and kids playing their own instruments and a lot of great music from Andrew Lloyd Webber. But that's not the main reason I think you're going to like the stage version more than the screen version. I think you're going to like it more because of all the great information and backstory that you get on a lot of the characters on stage that you don't get on screen. Now this is an important step here because when you get more information about a character, you can see their character development throughout the entire play. And when you get that, audience members get more of a buy-in because they see that character develop throughout the entire play. For example, here's a really quick one. The kid that played the piano, when I went back and watched the movie, he seemed very flat. On stage, he really was really introverted and then started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the ending of the play, just boom, he was just out there. What was different on screen though, and what's really curious is that when you're using a camera to record something, it's a very sensitive instrument that you're using. It picks up a lot of nuances because you're right in there. But compared to what you see on stage, totally different. Even the drummer, the stylist, all were a lot more lively on stage. And it could be because you get a lot more about their backstory. In fact, some of the kids you found out, okay, yeah, I think you saw the strict businessman on screen, but you also see on stage that one of them has 2 gay parents. Another one, I think the stylist kid's father wants him to play football. You know, a lot of the things that you didn't get on screen are going to make you more invested in the characters on stage. Even Joan Cusack's character, the principal, you don't see that romantic relationship build on screen, but on play you see them get closer together. Even between Ned and Dewey, the 2 friends, they have like a PlayStation duel with Rock Band, and they have a lot of more interaction on stage than on screen. So for all of those reasons, I think you're going to be more invested in the characters on stage than you do on screen. So guys, I think you should go see the School of Rock because of all of those reasons. And that's the ending of my review on the School of Rock. If you haven't subscribed to Chemo365, please do. If you really liked the video, please give me the thumbs up. And remember guys, I'll catch you later.